Hey guys, me Dave. It's 4:30, 2021. Um, so thank you guys for giving me a thumbs up on the videos. I got 2 thumbs down. Some people may disagree with what I said last night, but that's kind of the gist of it, in my experience, anyway. I've been through it. I've been through it and stuff. And sometimes you don't have a choice, and you have to go with the program to get out. I mean, really. Look at Todd Giffen. He's refusing medications and refusing everything, and he's been locked up for almost 2 years. And he hasn't been charged with anything, as far as I know. So sometimes you have to go with the program to get out and have your freedom, and stuff. You know, um, you know, you know. Anyway, so let's watch some YouTube videos and all this stuff, and this has to do with targeting and street theater just a little bit ago. Okay, so I'm sitting here having a couple drinks. I was on YouTube looking at truck videos and stuff like that. Why? I found out my truck has a third door. I didn't even know that until some guy. I was watching a YouTube video and then some guy opened up the third door. I'm like, what? I'm like, my truck has a third door? I didn't even notice that. So the extended cab part opens up, which is really cool. So I went out there. Okay, so I went out there. Now this has to do with targeting. So I went out and back because I'm parked in back tonight, and I went out there. Sure enough, there's a latch. There's a door latch for the third door. I don't know if it's locked or if it's broken or whatever, but I couldn't open it. I'll have to check it out in daylight. So there's two guys at the laundromat saying, "Oh, you want to go, mother effer? You want to go?" Blah, blah, talking to each other, I guess. And then I start walking into the house, and they're like, "Yeah, what do you want to go?" Still have my cough. So they kept on saying that. I don't know if it was aimed at me or whatever, or if it was aimed at each other or what. But so they had a couple thugs out there, monkey shit. They'll do whatever for, I don't know, $25. I don't know what they give these people. A gift card or whatever for Taco John's or something. I don't know what they get. It brings me to another point. So there's a little street theater up there. They're not out there now, but I went out there. They must have been hanging out there for a while or something, because how do they time this stuff to where they know you're coming out and they have them out there already doing street theater? I don't know. I know they're reading my mind, but it was like 5 minutes ago I decided to go out there and check my truck, So they already had them out there. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. Maybe they can predict something. I don't know. Anyway, so that's what happened a little bit ago. It brings me to another point, which I think these gang stalkers, I think the online perps, I think, you go to those calls and in the chat, you got fake TIs in the chat controlling the conversation. You have fake TIs controlling the calls and conversation and all this stuff. And all this stuff, giving misinformation and stuff like that out there. So it brings me to another point, which I was going to say is that these people mean nothing. They mean nothing. All right. They're using these people to do street theater, grab your attention, get reactions out of you, playing out scenarios. They're trying to put the fear into you. Sometimes they put artificial fear into you. They'll make you nervous, make you shake. They will make it like so you're scared, but you're really not. It's them. When I didn't know I was being hit in 2011 and 2012. I was working a job in the healthcare field, and I was working mostly nights. I was getting such bad anxiety where I was almost shaking and anxiety, and they were doing all these emotions in me. I had no idea it was them. I had no idea. no idea. I look back now because they made me feel like that before. When I since I've known that I'm in the program. Well, I look back now. That was them doing it. They were trying to get me to quit my job, trying to ruin my job. That was in 2012. That's how long. I mean, it's been going way back, but 2012 they were doing it. So noticeable. I can't talk. You know, so you can notice it. I mean, you look back and all this stuff, and you're like, gosh, I mean, you know, hitting me for a very long time. When I look back, decades, and stuff. But they can put fear into you. They can put nervous, making you feel nervous and shaking almost, and extreme anxiety and stuff. They can do all these emotions. I think they can do almost every emotion. Barry Trower says that there's 650 different frequencies they can use for emotions and behaviorals and all this stuff. 650 different frequencies they have. They're all classified. Most of them are, but they can do all these. They can make you. What can't they do? You know what I mean? I mean, really, what can't they do? They're they can make you feel happy, then sad, mad. Make you feel mad, upset, worrying. They can do racing thoughts. They can do obsessive thinking. I mean, they can do it all. And a lot of it's not you, it's them. It's them with using different frequencies on you and hitting certain part of the brain. So that's what happened. Other than that, I spent a lot of time in bed. I needed to catch up on sleep. I've been sick. I feel a little bit better. I still have a cough. My nose is still a little, stuffed up and stuff. So I just, I've been up. I took Maxalt a couple times and all this stuff. I had to run, get tobacco and all this stuff. Having a drink. It's Friday night, so I'm having a drink, trying to relax. And stuff like that. And looking at YouTube videos to kill some time and all this stuff. And that's kind of what I'm doing. It's about 10:30 at night now, Central Time. So that's what I've been up to. So that's it. They got the thugs out there. They're playing, they're acting, they're doing all kinds of things. I don't know. They act out scenarios. They're actors. They're good actors. Some of these guys are really good actors. They teach them. I don't know. They must give a class of a certain amount of perps in the class, and they teach them how to talk with a certain tone of their voice. They teach them how to act like if they're really violent, which I can't tell some of the time. I can't tell. Some of these guys are really good actors. They were like that in the psych ward. They had people crying with tears, and they were fighting staff and all this stuff. They were acting, but they were good. They could win a Grammy or a Grammy or Emmy award, whatever you want to call it. They could win an award because they're so good. Some of these people are really good at acting in street theater and all this stuff. It's amazing, really. So anyway, I'm going to cut this off. Not much going on with me, but that's what happened a little bit ago. A little street theater out back. I didn't have my phone to film it or anything, so I was just going out there to check that door to see if it would open and all that stuff. So I don't know. That's what's going on with me. I'm just having a couple drinks, relaxing, trying to chill out. So I hope you guys do the same. And I guess I will. I'll talk to you guys later.